In an age that was long ago, two tribes were locked into eternal combat. Stuck in this situation for what seemed like eternity. Scribes raced to scribble down every minor detail to mark the event of what happened to every single hero. But alas, the fighting was so long and so fierce that the records were lost. Only a small scrap remained. Names forgotten, but not the history. The people of these two nations know very well what happened, but alas, for us modern scholars of the world who are unenlightened, we will never know. We will never know how the eternal battle ended. We will never know who was the victor. We will never know the names of the knights, the archers, the warriors, the mages that fought in this war. But here's what we do know. We know that at once there were 4 kingdoms, but it soon became 2. And we know that these 2 kingdoms, nearly equal in power, went back and forth, attacking and counterattacking. Mighty giants rose from cities to fight against puny men. But the puny men outlasted the giants, and they went extinct. We know some of the names of the men who fought. Scribes writing it down. But alas, the scribes had to put down their pens and pick up wands and learn the mystic arts, for they were needed on the front line as healers to mend men's wounds and to lift their spirits. We don't know how the fight ended, but we do know how it began. When these 2 kingdoms, filled with hate and rage towards each other, massacred each other, endlessly, needlessly. Cities burned and reburned as they went back and forth between these 2 great nations. Hundreds, thousands, possibly millions, but that figure is disputed. The amount of men who died was enough to wipe out an entire generation. Tragic. That is the one word that can describe this time period. Tragic. Tragic for the men who fought in it. Tragic for the women who lost their husbands and their sons, and their brothers, and their fathers. All the little children raised without fathers. All the little children. As the war went on, and cities were burned and reburned, in their constant back and forth, the scribes were slain. Records were lost. And eventually, that world, that time period, that war, was lost to the history books. What we have shown you before is all that remained. It was said that the world fell into a land and time period of barbarism. And so, we shall explore this time period as people pick up the ashes of civilization. In this time period, no names of the mighty men who led and fought for these small, insignificant nations compared to the empires that came before them. No one remembers their kings, much less their soldiers, scribes, merchants, farmers. But this is still an important part of the history of Polytopia. The land of endless war and conflict and violence. It's still important. And so, we shall dive into these lands and time periods with written records of events that happened, kingdoms that rose and fell. No names will be given to the men who die on the field of battle, fighting for these nations. And no names will be given to the men who led these nations. Even the names of some cities were lost. But it is still important to the history of this land. And so we shall explore it in the third chronicle of Polytopia. The Age of Silence. But the terrible jump cut there. By the way, yeah, I'm dropping the second chronicle that we were doing. I got grounded for a week. And honestly, when I got ungrounded and got my phone back, I just really wasn't that in the mood to play Polytopia at the time. Because I had to get on my brawlers with Brawl Stars, if you paid attention in the other videos. So, yeah. This is kind of like an ending to the second chronicle. As you could hear me drone on and on and on for 7 minutes. Oh my god. There definitely will be a third one, but it will be different. I'm gonna end up being silent during this one, which means you'll just hear the game volume in the background. So like the wolves and the stuff and the other stuff. Oh my god, there's a village right there. Oh my god, I need sailing. Give me sailing right now, please. How many stars do I get each turn? 7? Not bad. Report. Alright, thank you. Thank you. Oh, hi. Oh my god, that's a lot of dudes. Ooh, that's a lot of dudes. Wait. Hold on. Okay. But yeah. Sorry. I get distracted easily. But yeah. Yeah. There's gonna be a third one. Lost interest after I came back from getting grounded. And I actually don't need that other ability. So I kinda lost interest. The whole naming thing was kinda hard for me to remember all the names and stuff. And honestly, the naming probably made it extra long, which wasn't really that good for us, to be honest. It made it ridiculously long to do. And plus, that game itself was taking a very long time. It was going on for like 3 hours. The naming, keeping up with everyone's names, definitely contributed to that. What a douchebag, bro. I'm just trying to sit here and settle a city, guy. You don't gotta be a douche. Let me just harvest my fruits and peas. Shoot, I'm gonna move him off just in case. Get a new guy. Alright, man. But yeah, the naming thing made it extra long. And plus, that game itself is just taking forever to do. So, I decided when I got back, I decided to drop it. So, it got dropped. What a douche. It's not like I can't even hit him either, because if I hit him, then he gets all hyper aggressive and stuff, man. Ridiculous. It's just ridiculous. I'm like 1 away from meditation. Okay. Whatever, I'll start moving my archer out. See what this douchebag does, alright. Alright, sorry. I've seriously good. Alright. So, I'll be doing a third one, though. But it's going to be different. There will be no names. I'm not going to be naming people in this new one here. Because that just took way too long. And it extended it. Even the first one, it took like 2 hours to do it. Or something like 2 hours. No, you get away from that city, you douche. It's mine. Alright. It took me 2 hours to do it. And normally, the games that I actually just straight up bust through without paying attention and caring about the dudes involved, it normally takes me 1 hour max, honestly. Well, 1 hour if I win. Normally, if they're less than an hour, they're actually really short because I ended up getting destroyed. But, what made them pissed at me? Whatever. Alright. Can't I build here? What can I build? Oh, new quest. Okay. So, I'm not going to do the naming thing. I'm not even going to talk either. Because if you guys watch the first 7 minutes of this, which this thing is now, becoming ridiculously long. This video itself is becoming ridiculously long. And, or at least this video segment is what I meant to say. But yeah, anyway, if you listen to the earlier video segment, or just this one, honestly, I stutter a lot. I get my words all confused and stuff, and I get off track, and then, just all over the place with me talking. So I thought, it might be nice for a change, just to listen to the game. What? Oh, okay. Yeah, that's what I thought. Alright. So, yeah, that's that. Those will be the new rules. I'm not going to talk at all, and if I'm not talking, that means there will be no naming thing. So it'll just be a straight up playthrough. Oh my god. Alright. I was contemplating whether to call it the Lightning Age, because it'll be so much faster, or the Silent Age. And honestly, I just said Silent Age on the fly. I improv that first 7 minutes. Because I improv all my lines. Which is why they're so bad. Anyway. Off topic. I got a game to win. So I'll see you guys in the third chronicle for all you... Why would you waste so much money upgrading it to a battleship and then instantly put them online? These bots sometimes. Awesome, I got the altar piece. Awesome, I got another friendly giant. Oh, you in trouble now, mister. Let's go. Alright. Yeah, sorry. Hold on, let me just do some stuff real quick, and then I'll just... Alright, see you guys later.